but I care more about how I look on stage than how much I'm lifting on Instagram or YouTube. Now. Got pushed today. I'm back in Ultraflex, back in the UK. It's grey, it's rainy, and I'm miserable about it. I'm not, I'm glad to be back. We didn't film push with Kyle in the States, so I'm gonna go through that session here, teach you how to grow nice, voluptuous breasts, because I haven't worked it out yet. But it turns out if you just do shitloads of volume, it gets a pretty good pump, so that's the plan here. Cue Kyle gave me is obviously take a million warm-ups to start with, first chest exercise, just get loads of blood in there. I think the whole JP style of take as few don't exhaust yourself on the warm-ups. Agree with it to an extent and all on this first one. Don't exhaust yourself, but do a lot. Do fucking 4 sets of 12, just get some blood in there. Not to failure, but just get blood in there, right? Obviously we want a full stretch. As you're getting a full stretch, a lot of people, and myself included, what I used to do would be you sort of bend your elbows slightly here, you're not getting a full stretch. The minute you sort of externally rotate your shoulder and let it pull out, you'll feel it 10 times more. And then you're pulling through, almost twisting your hand back. You're not actually, because you're holding the handles, but if you imagine rotating under and then pulling through here and pulling that elbow across the middle line of the body, you're going to get so much more chest. So as you're going out to that stretched portion, try not to rotate inwards and open up. Try to keep that externally rotated, keep the stretch on the pec, and then drag through, pulling those elbows together. Nice, slow, eccentric, and wide at the bottom, basically. And you'll just feel that stretch your pec like 10 times more than before. You'll be a lot weaker, but you'll get a lot more pec from it. No crab arming shit and all that sort of stuff that's just limiting your pec recruitment. Right, obviously we've just got back from America, so we've spoiled training at the New Tech gym, training at Iron Revolution. These really nice, big, spaced out gyms, sick equipment. I love Ultraflex. Wouldn't train here if I didn't. What I fucking don't love is this. I want to use this Strive. Who's decided to put that machine that fucking close? Oh yeah, easy. Don't know what I'm complaining about, to be fair. Fucking should just get on with it. What I've fallen victim to in the past is getting so obsessed with pressing loads of weight. I got very strong. I could press fucking 70 kilo dumbbells at 18. With all right form, not the best, but they moved. But I had no fucking chest, right? I've done 5.5 on the hammer strength incline, no chest. It was only this sort of last year that I've dropped the weight back down quite a lot to the point where I can actually feel my chest when I'm pressing, rather than just focusing on moving the load from point A to point B. Now I focus on feeling my chest whilst moving the load from point A to point B, and actually moving the load with my chest, and not just my delts, my triceps, right? I'm a lot weaker, but my chest has grown quite a lot more. So I think getting strong, you need to, right? And don't get me wrong, you'll look at some people will just get crazy strong and they'll get crazy big from it. And that's just because naturally they've got a really good connection to that muscle group. So for some people with their back, they can just get crazy strong on a few basic movements and their back will blow up. Myself, again, doesn't work, got crazy strong, had no back to show for it because I couldn't connect with my back whilst I was getting strong. So sometimes you need to reset the load, make sure you're feeling your chest and the muscle group you're trying to hit work, and then get strong with it. Because yes, you do need mechanical load to build muscle, right? You do need to lift weight at the end of the day. I could get a great chest connection pressing 2 kilo dumbbells for 200 reps. Is that going to build muscle? No. Okay, so you need a bit of both, but I think if you are just getting really strong, your physique's not really progressing at the rate you want with that, address how you're moving the weight and are you using the muscle group you're trying to use, like you're trying to build. Because if not, then drop the ego, reset the load, and you'll probably grow more from it. So that's what we've done here. That's why I've only got 3 plates on it today. But I care more about how I look on stage than how much I'm lifting on fucking Instagram or YouTube. Oh, that's cute. Josh and I are just looking at our matching hard body wrist wraps that we both purchased with code EAGLES. What is your code?
Code EAGLES.
He said his code's code EAGLES. No, I'm joking, JC10. What are your thoughts on Samson Dauda losing in Prague? Bodybuilding wise, obviously there's been a lot going on. Martin won Prague, which in fairness, I think he deserved to. He looked fucking flawless. Samson still wasn't as big as he normally is, and he also still wasn't conditioned, so fucking no issues with Martin winning. I think Martin smoked it. Who else was there? Samson. Crizzo came third, Keon came fourth. Crizzo's just a big lump of muscle in it, and he's actually shredded. So I did see quite a lot of comments saying Crizzo should have beat Samson, which I don't think Crizzo's quite got the shape to do so. If we're going size and condition, yeah, maybe. Keon, too small. I think still also not the best Keon we've seen to date. I think he was better in the 24 Olympia. Don't you?
Yeah, completely agree.
Right, so the back off made it quite a bit lighter, adjusted it so that it drops off slightly as we get here. And what I'm going to do is do a set till close to failure. So let's say I get like 12 reps. I'm then going to try and double the reps through like an extended rest pause. So I'll wait like 10 breaths, 10 seconds, sometime around there. Go again for as many reps as I can. So let's say I did 12 initially, then I may get like 5 after the first rest. I'll rest again, go again, mainly get 4, takes it up to 9. I'm just going to keep doing that, taking a short break, going again, till I double the number of reps I got in that first set, basically. Right, we're taking back to 2016 David Lade. I've got a Gymshark power stringer on. Hell yeah, Code Eagles. Right, assisted dips. So I'm so fucking obese that I can't do a normal dip body weight. Superset into press ups, but kind of like, I don't know if they're called pike press ups. I'm just sticking my arse up in the air because that's what Kyle told me to do. Getting a really fucking deep stretch for my pecs. And yeah, doing that till failure as a normal press up. And then when I'm dead there, I'll drop to my knees and do some bitch press ups to just finish. It's brutal. Initially was thinking 3 sets here. After killing myself on that second chest press, probably gonna be 2 sets. I've also thought I'd be smart by asking for these like specific push-up handles. Before I just used to get like bumper plates basically, stack them just so I had a slight deficit to be able to get deeper into. These I've got, and they're fucking Watson, which we all know I despise Watson gym equipment. And they spin like fuck. So I'm probably gonna be like, on the way down, I might just break my wrist, but we're gonna try it because I'm upstairs now, so. So this higher volume, because this is high volume, I'm doing a superset into a fucking mechanical drop set. I just find it's obliterating my muscles so much more than what I used to do. And my recovery is not suffering. There is a massive emphasis on this JP style that it's less working sets, so you're not running into as much fatigue and you can hit the frequency you need to hit while still getting the intensity. And you can and all, but if you mess one set up, you misgroove it, you mentally aren't switched on enough, suddenly that set's gone and you've got no chance to rectify that per se. If you're not even being harsh on yourself and understanding when you've messed up a set, you know, you're not being honest. Whereas this style of training, like, I can't lie to myself. I know when I physically can't press myself off the floor again. And I think for certain muscle groups, I get a lot more benefit from doing this style of training, which is what I've learned this year. 3 years from now, ask me again, I may say something completely different. I can only speak from my experience and learn as I go, basically. So I think the overall theme here is just don't be closed-minded with your training. Saturday the 8th, we're at AW Fitness for their 7th or 8th birthday. Basically seminar, Wesley and I, Q&A type thing. There'll be lots going on, right? So if you are in the area or you want to travel for it, I highly recommend it. It's always very good. So I'm excited for that. Wesley's also then taking a posing seminar the following day on the Sunday. So if you are coming from a long way away, make a trip of it, 2 days. All the info will be on AW Fitness's Instagram. But that is the next weekend from this comes out. So if you want to come, please do come. Be good to see you all there. So get on that. As you're coming up, try to always push your elbows back so you're getting as much stretch on that tricep as possible. Because if you just come up in front, you see there, my tricep's not that stretch. You pull it all the way back here, the stretch is fucking way more. And as you're pulling down, always try and pull apart at the bottom where your tricep would naturally go. And then you're gonna be getting a full range of motion, right? Then you'll get a lot more for your tricep. Versus if you're just here, you're only coming to here and you're just doing this. That's the equivalent of getting a chest press and stopping here and just doing the end range of motion. don't do that with your tricep. If you actually want big triceps, you need to get the full range, full stretch here, and then the full extension down here, not just that, right? So set it up. If the single rope is too narrow to actually get out here, fucking do it single arm, right? And get a full stretch and then go. Probably wrap up there. Training's just like in such a groove at the minute. Just enjoying it. I'll be honest, I don't actually enjoy filming it as much when I can just come in and train. It's why Instagram content's suffering. Because I just don't like filming my sessions at the minute, which for you guys, pretty shit. For my career, it's probably quite good because I'm actually enjoying my training and I'm making good progress. So we'll get a balance. Food's in an all right spot. I'm a little bit sick of it at this point now. Like since coming back, appetite has just been suffering. I will put that partly down to step count being just decreased. I'm hitting like 8k steps as opposed to like 10 to 12. And that's on me, right? I've been very busy. We're still trying to move house, catching up on some work and trying to put things in motion for early next year and stuff. I'm doing a lot of hours sat at my desk, which then when you've got 6 meals on top and then you've got steps to fit in, becomes challenging. Oh, boo-hoo. You know, the pro that's sponsored and fucking coaches can't get steps in. I know, right? First world problems, but yeah, because I am so busy, it's challenging at the minute. But again, that is on me to find time to make it work. But told Carlin this morning's check and we checked him today, so I think we'll just switch some things about just to make food a little bit easier to get in, use a few more fruit juices and stuff like that, just to give me a little bit of a breather, because we still have a little while to go for the off season. So that's where, in fairness, I'm quite happy because he did go to put fruit juices in earlier in the off season. And I was just like, look, we'll just do actual food. I've still got the ability to eat right now. And I'd rather save the fruit juices as kind of like a secret weapon and other bits as well, but primarily fruit juice. For a secret weapon for like later in the off season when I'm sick of food, I can then take out some actual food, replace it with a bit of fruit juice. It's nothing dramatic, but it's just like 30 grams less carbs to eat post-workout with then a little bit of fruit juice. It just decreases the volume, makes it a little bit easier. So kind of gives me a second wind. So glad I've done that. We are probably deploying that now. Now is the time. Just to keep us going and keep pushing all the way through, basically. International travel really for me is done now for the year, which is great because this time last year, I was just traveling like week after week, going all around Europe and stuff, which was cool, but it made food very, very difficult. It made training suffer. An overall routine suffered, which then meant when I came back and we started prep straight after Christmas, we only gave ourselves like sort of 12 weeks to the show, and I was already behind because the last sort of few weeks before that, I was traveling, I was off it. So it just set up that whole prep to be a mess. Whereas this year, we're not traveling, we're going to put ourselves in the best fucking position possible. Then we're going to give ourselves a longer prep. So overall, it should be a lot better. Should lead to a lot better look and a much easier prep per se. Right, easy, but it should be a lot better. So looking forward to that. But now I've waffled enough, we'll go and pose and show you the rig. Right, that's the posing, that is the current rig. I did just completely forget to outro the video at the gym, because after we posed, we grabbed some thumbnails. So, back home now, in the kitchen, that won't be the kitchen for much longer, hopefully. Fingers crossed, maybe like 3 weeks, and I should be out of here. We will wait and see. It's been a fucking nightmare, so who knows what's going to happen, but we'll be somewhere else, at least, not over here. Post-workout, we got some chicken, some rice, very exciting, bit of pineapple, bought some mango. We just went to the shops then, so I'm going to enjoy that as well. Bit of fruit, always refreshing, keep the palate refreshed. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to eat some food, do some work, eat some more food, then go to sleep. So we'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, we'll see you then.